Okay, it's truth-telling time. I gotta tell you a little bit about me. I am the biggest DC Collectibles mark. Now, if you're keeping track over the last couple of days, if you're keeping score, you'll have noticed that I have said that I am the biggest Sideshow Collectibles mark, indirectly the biggest Hot Toys mark, and the biggest Lego mark. Well, we can add DC Collectibles to my mark list. You know, I guess what it comes down to is I believe I said it in one of my other shows, that if you put a superhero property a la DC Comics or Marvel Comics onto anything, I will probably be your mark. That being said, I didn't come here to put myself down. I came here to talk about DC Collectibles. Anyway, DC Collectibles. Recently, TV Insider revealed a new wave of figures coming from DC Collectibles for 2017, and they're going to be displayed at San Diego Comic-Con, which I am not going once again. Don't ask. You know, if you feel like hooking me up with $2,000 so I can take the flight out there and stay out there for a couple days, we'll talk here. Until such time, this is how you'll get the news, secondhand from me. In any case, back on target. Stay on target. Right, stay on target. It's terrible. Okay, DC Collectibles, that's where I was. For a second there, I got sidetracked. DC Collectibles is releasing a new line of action figures. It's not a new line, it's a continuation of the quote-unquote Arrowverse line of figures. It's not really Arrowverse, I'm calling it that. It's really the CW verse figures. Over the last couple years, they've come out with CW's The Flash and the Arrow figures, you know, all the characters from there. Well, it's expanding to not only include Arrow and The Flash, but Legends of Tomorrow, and she's not even on the network yet, officially. Her first episode hasn't even officially aired yet, but they're coming out with Supergirl figures as well, which is very, very cool. The first wave of figures for 2017 will be from Legends of Tomorrow. Those figures are going to include Firestorm, Hawkgirl, and the Atom. Now, these figures are set to go on sale February 2017. The Atom figure hasn't been given an official release date, but the other figures have been pretty much confirmed for February 2017. Firestorm, it looks like he has an alternate head with his Flame On hair. I know Flame On is another character from another company, but you know where I'm going with this. Hawkgirl has 13-inch wings. The wingspan on that figure is 13 inches. And the wings open and close as well. Both figures will come with additional hands in various states of openness. And then there's the Atom. He, unfortunately, doesn't shrink. DC Collectibles has not invented that technology yet, but I'm waiting on it, counting on it. He also comes with additional hands. Again, no set release date for the Atom. Next up, in May of 2017, we're going to have Flash and Arrow figures. Constantine, from the 5 minutes, it wasn't 5 minutes, but the 5 minutes that he was on the Arrow, that special appearance, he's getting a figure. And maybe, just maybe, not because of this figure, but because people are clamoring for it, CW will bring Constantine into the CW verse, the Arrowverse, and give Constantine his own show, where he does belong. Also for that assortment will be Vixen, and from the Flash, oh, I cannot wait for this figure. I can't wait. Freaking 9 months from now, Zoom. We're going to get a Zoom figure. Oh man, I am so pumped for a Zoom figure. You know what I want more than a Zoom figure? I want a fucking Zoom shirt. Somebody make that happen. Finally, last but not least, Supergirl. We're getting Kara, and we are getting Martian Manhunter. Both those figures are slated for sale May 2017. The figures, as they have been thus far, as previous assortments. They measure 6 3/4 inches, and they're going to retail for $28. The figures look really, really cool. My top figures for this line are going to be Zoom, Supergirl, and Firestorm. Man, I can't wait. This is what I can't stand about all this stuff. They release this stuff, they put it out to the public so many months in advance, and they have to, because that's just how the process works. But then you got to sit on your hands and wait for these figures. 9 freaking months. I guess it'll be here soon enough.